Hello everyone. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a type of chicken stir fry. I have pre-prepared and cut everything so that we can get started with the cooking. I have 3 bell peppers cut into strips, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 yellow. That's the color combination I like. I have a small red onion cut up, cut in a circle, then cut in half. I like them to be like that, like a half moon. And then I have 3 chicken breasts, I'm sorry. And I cut the chicken breasts up into strips. You want to cut them into strips because you want it to be like a stir fry with little pieces of meat and everything. So we've got that. And then I also have some sun-dried Julienne cut tomatoes in the jar with the liquid. I like this better than just the dry one without the oil. This has the oil in it. And then I have Barilla whole grain penne pasta. I like penne pasta with it. Barilla, you could put any other type of pasta you like with it. Also, there's a half a cup of oil, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon garlic salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And we'll be using that as we go, and I'll show you what we're doing with it. First of all, the first thing we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put some gloves on because I don't like touching raw chicken. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna put some more gloves on. And we are going to put the 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper in there, and we're going to put the teaspoon of salt in the chicken. And so I'm going to mix all that up with my hand. That's why I need the gloves, because like I say, I cannot stand touching raw chicken with my hands. So we got all that mixed up. Okay, that's good. It's all mixed on there. You want to coat the chicken with the salt and the pepper because you want to have a little seasoning as you're cooking it. So let's take this glove off, throw it away. This one I haven't done anything with. So we're going to get this 1/2 cup of oil here. We're going to turn the fire on this skillet. In the meantime, I have a big pot of water boiling to cook the penne pasta in. So we're just got that boiling. So I'm going to turn the flame on, and you want to put it on high, and I'm going to put just enough oil in the bottom of the pan to coat it. So we're going to put that there. We're going to swirl it around in there so it coats it. We're going to let it heat up, and then we're going to put the chicken in that oil. But we're not going to do it all at once because we want to make sure it gets coated. So we're going to do it in a couple of batches, I think. I think 1 batch would not be enough. So let me get another bowl out of here to put the cooked chicken in. So we'll put that there to put the cooked chicken in. Want this getting hot? It is getting hot. So we're gonna put this in here and we're gonna brown it a little, not too much. And I'll be back with you to show you how brown we want it when I've got it all done. Okay, so I've gotten all the chicken out of the oil. I'm gonna turn the fire back up. I'm gonna add just a little bit. Probably a tablespoon in there. This is how the chicken should look. It shouldn't be overly brown. You just want to cook it enough, probably about 5 to 7 minutes because you don't want your chicken raw. So we're going to put this back over here. We're heating up the oil. We're going to put the onions in next because you don't want the onions to be tough. So we're going to throw those in on the skillet. The water is boiling, so we're going to salt the water, and I usually just put like maybe that much, like enough in the palm of my hand to salt the water for the pasta. So I drop that in there. I opened the 16 ounce of Barilla pasta. I don't think I'm gonna use the whole box today because probably I'll use maybe 2/3 of the box. Because the water is at a rolling boil. Yeah, I'll put it in there, maybe 3/4. I'll probably use about 3/4 of the box. I like whole grain pasta because it tastes just the same and it's healthier for you. So the oil is fired up, so I'm gonna drop the onions in here. I'm gonna saute the onions for, I don't know, maybe a couple of, probably about a minute. Then I'm going to throw in the bell pepper, all of the bell pepper, red, yellow, and green. So I'm stirring this up in here. I pulled the chicken out because I want to get the onions a chance to cook. So we're gonna cook the onions, we're gonna throw in the bell pepper, and then we're gonna add the chicken, and we're gonna add the sun-dried Julienne cut tomatoes. And they're in Italian herbs and oil. So let's get this done. You don't want them to cook down too much. And you cook the pasta according to the box. The box says to cook it for 9 minutes. But if you like it more tender, you can cook it for longer than that. So, the onions are doing good. They're cooking up, I think. Like I said, I don't want them over. And you don't want to overcook your vegetables. You want your vegetables to be chewy to the bite. You want them to, so we're going to dump the bell pepper in there now. And we're going to stir it around like so. Get it all mixed up in there. Looking wonderful. And now we're going to toss the chicken back in there. And really, if you wanted to eat this without the pasta, you could possibly eat it with more vegetables put in, different types of vegetables that you like, and you just stir it and cook it. So I'm going to stir this probably for about a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to drain the pasta, and we're going to put the pasta in with it. But I'm just going to stir this back and forth a couple more minutes. Oops, drop the bell pepper. And then when I'm ready to add something else, I'll get back with you. Okay, so now we've been cooking this for about 2 minutes, stirring it back and forth with the chicken and everything. And I'm going to put probably about 6 ounces of the tomato in with it. Okay, so you stir that in it. Got the tomatoes in it. Stir that up a little more. Smells delicious. Put that all in there. The smell is wonderful. And now I'm going to put in the garlic spots, a tablespoon of garlic salt, and sprinkle it in there. Stir it up. We're not going to add the red pepper flakes until we're ready to add the pasta. So the pasta is not quite done yet. So let's get that done, and then I'll drain it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to drain the pasta now because it's cooked. But I did turn the fire off of the chicken and vegetables because I didn't want them to overcook. So let's get the pasta off the fire. We're going to drain them. I got a strainer right here. Whew. Oh, it's pretty hot. Good. So, Drain them right here. We are going to, because the skillet is not big enough to put the pasta in with it, so I'm going to add the chicken and vegetables and everything to the pot, and as well as the juices that go with it, all that wonderful stuff. And then we're going to add the pasta back into it. So here we go with the pasta. Drained all the water out of it. We're going to pour it in here and mix it up. Just like this. There's no need to stir fry the pasta. You just want to stir fry the vegetables and everything. So we're going to get it all mixed in here. All blended together, nice and lovely. Let me show you how it looks when you plate it. So, take a lovely bit out with all the different colors and aromas and textures. And the chicken is in there with the strips right along with everything else. The tomatoes, the onions. And I made some garlic bread to go along with it. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Guys, I almost forgot to add the red pepper flakes. Now is when you add the red pepper flakes. After everything is all blended together, you add the red pepper flakes and you stir it all up in here. And that gives it the little kick of flavor. You know, I like a lot of I like flavor. A lot of flavor. So, yes, I was forgetting one of the main ingredients, the red pepper flakes. But if you don't like it spicy, you don't have to add the red pepper flakes. It doesn't make it real spicy. It just gives it a little kick. So now we can plate it. Okay. It's plated with all these beautiful different colors in it. Love the colors. Love the protein and vitamins that all these vegetables give us. A piece of garlic bread that I made. Put that to the side. And this is how it looks. It's a beautiful dish. Great tasting. Let you see it right there. It's wonderful. Take a little bite of it. Let's see. I like to get it all in a bite. Tomatoes, pasta, chicken, all of it. I want a bite of all of it. Pretty hot right now. That is so good. So good. Gotta chew it up. Also, I wanted to tell you, if you would like to add Italian cheese on the top, you can do that. That's the way my son likes it. He likes grated Italian cheese on top of it. It gives it a whole nother flavor. Takes it to the next level. So if you like cheese, by all means, sprinkle some Italian cheese on top. I hope you liked the recipe today. Please try it. I'm going to recap the ingredients for you. We have 3 chicken breasts cut up into strips. We have 3 bell peppers, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, cut up into strips. We had 6 ounces of sun-dried Julienne Cut tomatoes in oil. We had 3/4 of a box of 16-ounce box, so of whole grain penne pasta. 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So I hope you make it. I hope your family enjoy it. I would like you to leave me comments, suggestions. Thank you for joining Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and I look forward to you joining me next week. Y'all have a great weekend.